Hi folks. Well, the year 2011 is just about over with approximately 1 week left to the year. So how about we review the failures and success? Well, there was no success. How about we review the failures of that girly man organization, those cowards and those rust bucket garbage cows, the cultists belonging to Sea Shepherd, led by the cult leader, Captain Kangaroo, Admiral Beauregard Watson, the Paulrus. Let's review the year for them kids and all their failures. February 2011, we'll start there. The Japanese end their whaling season a month early, depriving Sea Shepherd of dramatic and hostile video they needed for the Discovery Channel Animal Planet's Whale Wars. Failure! So now the girly men, the cult group, head towards the Mediterranean Sea to interfere with the Tunisian bluefin tuna fishermen. That's what they did, kids. Why, the good captain there, he had that badge of his, and he was going to enforce laws, even the ones he makes up on the spot. And he was going to make sure that they did not exceed their quota. Well, the Tunisian fishermen hurt more than Sea Shepherd's feelings. That's what they did. So Sea Shepherd left, like the cowards that they are, with their tail between their legs, giving us another failure. The Tunisian fishermen weren't finished there. Sea Shepherd is now on their way to the Faroe Islands, and the rust bucket garbage scow stops in Scotland, and the Scottish authorities detained the garbage scow, saying because of a lawsuit filed by the Tunisian fishermen. Failure! So now they go on to the Faroe Islands after paying some money to get the vessel released, to stop the people in the Faroe Islands from harvesting whales and to get that dramatic video that they were denied by the Japanese and the Tunisians. So when they're going to get it from the descendants of the Vikings, no folks, the people in the Faroe Islands stood together and deprived Sea Shepherd of that video. Even the whales cooperated by not swimming into the Faroe Islands. Failure! So now, so now the Whaling Institute in Japan, they filed a lawsuit to get an injunction against Sea Shepherd in the United States, the state of Washington. Failure! So while Sea Shepherd was taken in the sun, enjoying the summertime in Australia, waiting for the Japanese whaling fleet to leave port, the good people of the Faroe Islands, the descendants of the Vikings, were harvesting one whale after another, and Sea Shepherd was nowhere to be found to save those whales from being harvested. Failure! Now we have the Cove Guardians in Taiji, Japan, harassing and intimidating the Japanese fishermen in that little town on the coast. One of them gets arrested. That's it, kids. I only hope that the policemen that arrested him were wearing a hazmat suit, because we know the Cove Guardians are infested with fleas, lice, bed bugs, and yeast infection. Failure! So now the good captain's on his rust bucket garbage scow headed towards the Southern Ocean. And he gets word that the Australian government has warned his organization that his vessels that left Australia, before they come back, according to Australian law, they need to stop at a foreign country, possibly New Zealand since it's close to the Southern Ocean, because if they come straight back to Australia, they'll have to pay a tax of approximately $200,000. And the captain is saying that that government in Australia is hostile to his organization, to which I have to say, really? If there was one nation on this planet that was very friendly towards Sea Shepherd, both government and people, it's Australia. And this is how he thanks those people waltzing with Matilda. Alright folks, listen, it's been a good year. It was a good year for the Japanese samurai. Nihon Koku. And it was also a good year for the descendants of the Vikings in the Faroe Islands and those hardy people in Tunisia. That's right. So Sea Shepherd, could you give us all another year as you gave us in 2011? All right, folks. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya. Oh, Sea Shepherd, I forgot to say this.